What is the best transcription software for your meeting? In this video, I will talk about the best speech-to-text transcription software, and yes, Otter is my favorite by far. I received an audio recording from my friend and she's looking to transcribe it. The big challenge is that she's looking for free software so she doesn't have to pay and that she can quickly transcribe and understand what was in her interview. First thing that I did is download this audio recording, and I pulled up an article that talks about 10 best free softwares, 10 best free transcription software for fast transcription. And I'll give you a few good options. I'm a big fan of Otter. Here's why. Because Otter actually, when you upload file, you get only about 30 minutes. I already uploaded here and it gives you only about 30 minutes because most of the other platforms give you like 3 minutes and 10 minutes. So here, you've reached a 30-minute per conversation transcription limit. And then it's asking you to pay yearly $8.33, which isn't bad actually. Because if you're doing a lot of interviews, Otter's really efficient. You have your monthly $16.99, but we're trying to go free. Let's say you're doing an hour or two of interviews each month. I suggest that you create 4 different email accounts. You basically, per conversation, you get 30 minutes. So if you have 2 hours, you have 4 different email accounts and you cut the video into 30-minute segments and then you upload it into each email account. This is a little bit of work, but it is good because you get to do this for free. Now you can ask ChatGPT how to cut the file. So ChatGPT recommended how to split the audio files. You can use an online tool like Audio Trimmer or Clio. So I went to Audio Trimmer and you can obviously upload the file here. This is the audio. And you can obviously trim like this.
To last for 1 year. So essentially,
okay, you can crop and then download. I went through some of the other software programs. I went to Nota. The issue with Nota is you can only view 3 minutes of file transcripts in free plan. 3 minutes versus 30, that's, it's a big difference. So originally what I tried to do in ChatGPT, I mean, you can see that my friend attempted to transcribe the audio file and she got an error message. So let's see what she did. Hey, ChatGPT, can you transcribe this audio file that I'll attach below for me? Sure, please go ahead and do that. So she went and attached her file. It said it wasn't available. But then when I went and do it, I said, hi, can you please transcribe this recording? ChatGPT first told me to convert the M4A file to a WAV, which you can convert in Convertio. So I did that. I press Convertio and you can convert the file here and it's free. So you can convert to any different formats and it's free, which is pretty cool. So let's see. So you can choose any file. We're doing this and we're converting it to a WAV file because that's what ChatGPT asked for. Convert to WAV. So it's free, which is great. So you can go ahead and convert here. So it's uploading. Okay, while that's doing, we're at 1%. My internet is slow today. While that's happening, let's go back to ChatGPT. Okay, after I've converted it, then I uploaded the file again and I told ChatGPT, here's WAV file. Can you convert it, please? So ChatGPT was unable to perform the transcription directly and suggested Otter, IBM Watson speech to text, and Google Cloud speech to text. So I didn't take no for an answer. A lot of the times when ChatGPT tells you no, keep asking questions and you want to discover why ChatGPT can't do it. Then I said, why can't you process the transcription if I gave you the WAV file? Because it had asked for it originally. I apologize for the confusion, it said. Let me try a different approach to process the WAV file you provided. So it went ahead and processed the file and it said it's a large file. So I then asked it, can you please split it into different parts? So it split the first half and second half. Let's say you don't want to use the audio trimmer feature. You can ask ChatGPT to trim your 30-minute interview into 3 parts. If you're enjoying this video, please check out my playlist, Teaching with Alice. I will be going through more business use cases and tutorials. Also, these walkthroughs that you have seen today. And now the files are shorter, so ChatGPT technically should be able to transcribe it. It did say, I'll try to transcribe the first half of the audio. And again, we're back to the same problem. It had asked me to use Otter.ai, Amazon Transcribe, Google. Then it did say that the file is still too large. I went ahead and said, can you please split into 3 parts instead of of 2. And then it went ahead and told me to split with audio trimmer. So we're kind of going back and forth. And I said, okay, let's leave it at the 2 parts where the transcription is split into 2 parts. Can you please try again? And again, went back to go ahead and use Google Cloud Services and Otter and IBM Watson and Amazon. So I gave up. The point is that Otter is still the best transcription for free. You get about 30 minutes, and as compared to some of the other ones, Nota is about 3 minutes. I did try some of the others and it wasn't that great. So I will actually ask ChatGPT. We can copy and paste this and ask ChatGPT, which one of these transcription software gives you the most free minutes per conversation? Because let's say you don't want to go through the entire list. And ChatGPT should be able to tell you, but I know I've used Otter and Otter's really good. It's about 30 minutes and my friend's interview was 37 minutes. I actually texted my friend and she was appreciative. I still decided to do this video recording because my friend encouraged me to at least talk about my failed attempt. And even though I failed to come up with a completely free software to transcribe her entire interview of 37 minutes, I did find a software, Otter, that can transcribe it for free in just 30 minutes. So she wrote, thank you for trying. You can still do a video about can you transcribe for free? And then you can say that you've done the research and all you can get is 30 minutes for free. And all the cheapest software to use is this. The way anyone searching for the answer will get an answer and get the best alternative available. So sometimes the best YouTube videos are just the ones that you're solving a problem for a friend. And ChatGPT says, based on the comparison, Otter provides the most free minutes per month for transcription, 600 minutes. Yeah, the most free minutes. It's actually only 30 minutes per conversation, but you get up to 600 minutes per month. Not bad. Also, if you have any questions, please comment below. I will go over more business use cases and walkthroughs and tutorials, so make sure to drop a question and maybe I can help you answer it. In my next video, I will talk about how I lost a client and won him back. You want to pay attention to this because it's going to talk about negotiations, and when somebody tells you no, it's never really a no, a way of them asking you to clarify so that they can say yes. Check out this video, especially if you're an agency owner, entrepreneur, or you're looking to get started in business. This is a valuable skill on how to convince someone from saying no to a yes. And if you have even lost a client, how do you win them back? So make sure to check it out. As always, do the best that you can every day.